little place. Hey, everybody. Jerry and Rebecca star on The Real Love Boat Wednesdays on CBS. And stream it live and on demand on Paramount Plus. And Jerry stars on Pictionary and The Talk on daytime. Congratulations. Rabbi Kleinbaum, you can see her at Congregation Beit Simchat Torah. I want to go back to our virtual fans. Jonathan from Pittsburgh, what's your question for Rebecca Romijn?
The only thing getting me through this cold Pittsburgh night is this Erica Jane-inspired hot toddy and talking to you guys. So thanks so much.
Excellent.
Got a talk mug. I have one of those.
Yeah.
Jerry, I'm excited to see you at BravoCon next week. But Rebecca, do you know if there's ever been talks of an Ugly Betty reboot or sequel series? It's too good not to make a comeback.
I know. It has come up in panels. Like, we still adore each other as a cast. We're all very good friends still. We've come together from time to time and done panels. It's come up. We would love for it to happen. Anybody who wants to jump on that campaign, we would love for that show to come back again. We just adored it.
Let me just add, there may be something a touch complicated. Your character was trans.
And I don't think right now
yes.
I would
that's
ever
so
be cast as a
interesting.
trans character. I think back then.
So we're talking 18 years ago,
Yeah,
you know?
well, not
Oh,
18,
I
yeah.
forgot.
It was
18
about
years
17
ago.
years ago. Yeah, I think back then it was okay for somebody who's not trans to be cast as trans.
It was
but
almost
they
palatable
were-
for a network show.
Well,
Yes.
also, it was probably something of a victory or a lesson to have visibility for the
Absolutely.
trans story.
in a weird way,
the
it
time.
sort of like opened, it like it paved the road
Right,
in a weird way. But like, I don't think in this day and age, I would be cast in that role.
Right, absolutely.
The creator, Silvio Orta, God rest his soul, very good friend of mine from college. He was a very open-minded, very sort of avant-garde showrunner, and he really went for it. And I think that's as far as network television would have let
At that time,
him go. You know what
at
I'm
that
saying?
time, that's as far as they would let it go. And so they cast me as this trans character, and I don't think now they would ever do that.
Right. Here is Alicia from Pennsylvania with a question for Jerry.
Hi, Andy. Hi, Jerry. Hi, Rebecca. Jerry, what do you think Tamara and Shannon's friendship is going to be like on Orange County after they've had so much drama after Tamara leaving the show?
I think they'll do what's best for the show. I have a lot of faith in Orange County. I love Orange County. It's almost like it's like a hot toddy. It's just like something you just need. It just Bravo. The Housewives universe is not complete unless Orange County is clicking. I mean, it is the original franchise.
It's true.
So it really it really needs to work.
Yeah,
so I
that's
think
what I started
Tamara and
watching.
Shannon will work their stuff out because they know what they're doing and they make us good TV. And the world is a better place when Orange County is working. I'm actually here to talk to Andy tonight about possibly an open seat on the Beverly Hills Housewives. Let's get a shot of the possible future of Beverly Hills. I mean, this is, and by the way, this is just an appetizer. Can you imagine what a reunion look would look like?
Oh,
Yeah.
Jerry's selling.
You want to go at it?
Down the
Take you on,
Seriously.
Maurizio. You don't scare me, Harry Hammond. I'll talk about Harry.
weird.
I'll talk about him. Talk about him.
Why is he yelling at Maurizio? What just happened?
Maurizio. Oh my God, you are so funny. And here she is starring in Star Trek, which is in season what?
Season 2. We
3?
just finished season 2. We're about to start season 3.
Oh, you're about to start season 3.
Yeah, Paramount Plus.
And I was broadcasting radio from my sick bed this morning. And I was just thinking about you on that show. And we were talking about how fun it must be pretending to be on that spaceship.
I'm on the Enterprise.
Yeah.
It's the 10 years before Captain Kirk took over, so I play
It's the
number 1.
prequel,
It's the
yeah.
prequel to the original series. Yeah.
Yes.
And
And-
it's really dreamy. It's a real dream come true.
And have the Trekkies really embraced it in the way that
Yes.
yes.
Yeah, it's got street cred. But you know what's funny, Andy? You would love it because much like the original series, because it takes place 10 years before the original series, it's got that 60s sort of mojo groovy.
And I
to it,
really
you know?
I embrace the nostalgia of the original series, and really I was taking note of hairstyles.
Oh, wow.
So it's big hair and shirtless scenes and like
It's sexy.
groovy,
It's
baby.
standalone
Yeah.
episode. It's a perfect series for the Star Trek uninitiated. You don't need any
Right.
back.
You don't need
have
a
to-
backstory.
You don't need a
And is it
backstory.
Paramount Plus?
Paramount Plus.
Paramount Plus.
It's the standalone episodes. It's not really
Oh, wow.
serialized.
That's great.
Like the original series. So
Yes.
if anybody is interested in Star Trek, highly recommend.
That's your jam.
That's my jam.
Wow. It
And
must
I'm a lifelong Trekkie myself. I was
are.
watching the original series as a kid with my
And
mom.
now that you're in that family, you can go to Comic-Con for life. Although you already can.
I already was,
Because
but now I'm
Mystique,
going.
right?
Yeah, because of X-Men. But I'm going to the Star Trek conventions, and I'm loving it.
And isn't it money?
Well,
money,
Don't talk about money. Come
That's
on,
gross.
it's Yom Kippur, Andy, please.
Rabbi is here.
You just said shit in front of her.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry, Rabbi. I apologize.
Don't worry, you can make a donation.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Perfect.
Rabbi. Oh my God, that is so funny. Oh my God, wow.
She knows how Star Trek works.
Yeah, no, yeah, really. Yes, she does know how Star Trek
Yeah.
works. That's funny.
Oh, I'll tell you a funny story about working on The Real Love Boat. So Rebecca and I were working on this, and we're on an actual princess cruise, and it's a cruise, and there's 4,000 people on the cruise ship while we're filming this. Rebecca and I kept going into the center of the ship and being like, so who's hooking up with who down here, huh?
Like, we wanted to go below deck.
What's going on?
They wouldn't let us down.
You guys, this pantry's looking a little dirty here.
I'm sure they love that.
They were like,
I
I'm
mean,
sorry, sir, you gotta go upstairs.
But
This
by
is
the
a
way, the
security
difference
thing."
between a huge cruise ship and a yacht is quite extreme.
It's pretty extreme.
Yes.
Yeah, but you know
exactly.
what's so funny is, when we did Real Love Boat, of course, all we had in our head, like, the only yachting experience, I'd never been on a cruise. The only
Neither
yachting
have I.
experience I had was 18 seasons of Below Deck.
That's it.
I mean, that's
We've
it.
been watching Below Deck, and that's literally, it's why we said yes to the job. We were like, it's gonna be just
But
like
then
Below
you
Deck.
saw that you were in a floating hotel.
I mean, it's
Yeah,
like,
it is
Yes.
different. But by the way, when you're on a ship, the quarters are like closer.
Yes.
Listen, we totally understand. Like, now that it was my first cruise ever, and I was like, I was a little trepidatious about, I was weary of like, oh, this is going to be another relationship show. But when you get out on the Mediterranean and you put a bunch of singles who have been all wronged in love
Yeah.
and are like, don't want anything to do with falling in love again, and you're out on the Mediterranean.
and they're hot and horny.
And okay, and they've had a spritzer. Like, love happens. It was pretty crazy.
It was crazy.
When we see our first kiss on the show, Rebecca and I as hosts, and we have to be hosts, so we have to be like sort of like propsting it up, like the tribe has spoken. But we were like, oh, they're kissing. They're starting. They're gonna make whoopee. We were going crazy. It's a really fun experience, man. It was really fun. But I gotta tell you, you are the OG, Andy. It all comes back to us watching all these seasons of Below Deck, and
Seriously.
I'm not sure there would be a Real Love Boat if there wasn't for Below Deck. So kudos to you, man.
Inspiration.
You can see The Real Love Boat Wednesdays on CBS, and you can stream it live and on demand on Paramount Plus. Happy New Year, Rabbi Kleinbaum. And Jerry's donation will be coming soon. For more, click around BravoTV.com. Good night, everybody. Thanks for watching. Watch more clips here and subscribe to our channel here. See ya.